Hello? Anybody hear me?
Hi, this is Sherry with Liberty. Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Good morning.
Good morning. I think we're just still waiting on a few people.
Okay.
Maida Coleman is here.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning. Who's this?
This is Sherry Richard, the Director for Regulatory for Liberty.
Yes. How are you today?
I'm good. Sitting at home.
Great. Pardon?
I'm sitting at home looking out my window here. It's a nice day.
You mean you're not in the office?
No.
I understand. So where is everybody?
I'm here.
You're here? Okay, great.
Kenny's here.
Marvelous. How are you, Commissioner?
Oh, it's a fun.
Wonderful. How are you, Commissioner?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Let's hear everybody's voice.
Group here.
Good morning. Sylvie's here.
Good morning.
Good morning, commissioners.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is Holzman here?
It is.
All right, we'll start right at 10:15 then. We'll be considerably shorter than the last 2 weeks.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, it is 10:15 and all commissioners are in attendance. So we will go ahead and begin the agenda meeting for June 3rd. Should be a fairly short meeting today. We only have one item on tariffs and new orders, and then a presentation from Liberty Empire on their dual rebranding. So first up, disclaimer, as usual, due to COVID, we'll continue conducting agendas via WebEx for the foreseeable future. Ask all those participating on the call to please mute unless you need to speak. And the first item of business is to approve the agenda minutes from May 28th. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections?
No.
All right, seeing none, all those in favor of approving the agenda minutes from May 28th, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Those minutes are approved 5-0. Tariffs and new orders, we just have the one. So file number EE 2020-0351. This is in the matter of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri, for a variance from the timing requirements of 4 CSR 240-20.094 sub 7 sub K. Ameren's requesting a variance from the timing requirement in the Commission's rule that restricts opt-out customers from opting back in to an energy efficiency program after a certain time. So Ameren states that their MIA demand response programs have received more attention from opted out customers that would like to participate in the program's 2020 season, which runs from May through September. So to accommodate the increased interest, the company wants a variance from the timing requirement to instead allow customers to revoke their opt-outs in enough time to participate during the 2020 season going through 2021. Staff reviewed the request and recommended that it be approved. No other responses were received. I support the request. I think that the increased participation in MIA programs helps spread the cost and can reduce the MIA rates. And I know that Ameren states at least one customer has expressed interest in participating, and I expect even more will want to opt back in. So they're also requesting expedited treatment. So interested customers can revoke their opt-out and participate in the rest of the summer season. I support the order granting the variance and the request for expedited treatment and recommend that we approve the order as drafted version 1. Commissioner Kinney?
I am in support of the order.
Commissioner Roop?
I am in support as well.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
And Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
All right. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The order is approved 5-0. Before the presentation, I want to go over scheduling. Today we have the evidentiary hearing in WO 2020-0190. That's Missouri American Water Company's petition for approval to change in ISRIS. That's at 1 p.m. via WebEx, Judge Hatcher presiding. Wednesday, June 10th, we have agenda at 10 a.m. At that agenda, we have an Evergy integration update in KCM 2018-0012. That's an update on the KCPL Westar merger immediately after agenda. Wednesday, June 17th, agenda at 10:15. We have a presentation during agenda on Ameren's smart energy update that day. Wednesday, June 24th, agenda at 10:15. Thursday, June 25th, we have an evidentiary hearing in WC 2020-0181. That's Beecham v. Missouri American Water Company. Judge Graham is presiding at 10 a.m. We'll plan on that hearing being conducted via WebEx. And then Wednesday, July 1st, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Any comments, questions, or requests regarding scheduling through July 1st? All right, seeing none, that brings us to the final issue today, which is the presentation by Liberty Empire in AO 2020-0184, which is a dual branding requirement. I believe there are some slides being shared on the screen share, and it looks like first up is Diana Carter. So please proceed.
Good. Thank you, Chairman. Good morning. We appreciate the opportunity to announce our new brand. I am Diana Carter. I worked with Empire as outside counsel for more than 15 years. And 1 year ago, I came in-house as the Director of Legal Services for Liberty Utilities Central Region. The Central Region includes electric, gas, water, and wastewater utilities in Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Illinois, and Iowa. In Missouri, we have the Empire District Electric Company, the Empire District Gas Company, Liberty Utilities Missouri Water LLC, and Liberty Utilities Mid-States Natural Gas Corp. Also presenting with me today will be Kelly Price, the Senior Manager of Marketing and Communications for the Central Region. She's been with Liberty for a little over a year and a half. While she's new to Liberty, she has served in marketing and communication roles for more than 20 years. In addition to Kelly and I, Sherry Richard is on the line to answer questions you may have. She's also the one sharing her screen for the presentation. Sherry is the Director of Rates and Regulatory Affairs for Liberty Central Region. She's also been with Liberty for about a year and a half. She was formerly with OG&E in Oklahoma for over 15 years and worked for Chesapeake Utilities in Delaware for about 3 years. We will keep our presentation brief and narrow in scope, being mindful of the potential overlap with rate case issues. We will definitely find another time to provide you with all of the details. So turning to slide 2, our bold new transformation. So what brings us here today, we are changing our common operating name from Liberty Utilities and Liberty Utilities Empire District to Liberty. Since January of 2017, the Empire utilities in the Liberty Central region have operated under a co-branding designation that uses both Empire and Liberty in the name. A condition of the merger approval order required this co-branding designation for a period of 5 years. As a condition of the waiver of that co-branding requirement for the Empire utilities that was recently granted by the Commission, the utilities are to keep stakeholders apprised of the new name and logo and make a presentation to staff and the Commission regarding the new brand and the utilities customer communication plan. So that is why we are here today. And to answer the question of why Simply Liberty, I'll turn it over to Kelly.
Thank you, Diana. I'm really pleased to be here today with you to share with you our new operating name, which Diana mentioned, and that is Simply Liberty. So why Liberty? How did we get here? Well, Liberty represents the essence of our purpose, and that purpose is helping people live better everyday lives through the delivery of clean energy and water. And this new name and new logo, which if you're looking at the screen, you can see at the top of the screen, it really marks the beginning of our customer-centric transformation. As I'm sure you know, the word utilities for many connotes a monopoly and a lack of options, while liberty means freedom. And as you can see, those two words are dissonant. We want our customers to know that we can provide them with the options that they expect. In addition to our new name, we do have a new brand story, and we have many more details to share with you, as Diana mentioned, but we do want to be respectful of our current rate case, so we do look forward to providing those additional brand story details with you at a later date. Next slide. Now on this slide, what you are looking at is our timing and rollout plan. And we expect to begin in July. And in July through the fall, we will start with our advanced identity announcements. And these include things like bill inserts, a web announcement, a phone message on our IVR system, some social media, and customer kits. Then beginning in October, we plan to start the identity rollout. And that's when you'll see things like signage, fleet uniforms, and the transition of our website. Also beginning in July and then ongoing from there, we will begin to revise our key customer experiences in an effort to improve the customer journey. You can also see in July or beginning in October, we will start working on some of our internal documents and templates. Of course, this plan is subject to any additional COVID-19 related limitations that we may encounter. Next slide. So what you're looking at on this screen is really our new brand brought to life. You can see some examples of what our visual identity looks like. So you can see a website pop-up banner. There's an example of a bill insert. There's some examples of some walk-in office posters and retractable signs. We'll also be changing our IVR hold message. And we do plan to share our brand and brand story out on social media and in print, radio, and TV advertising. So in closing, I just want to say that we really do appreciate this opportunity to share this information with you today. And we are looking forward to coming back again to share more details. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Are there any questions from the commissioners?
No questions from Commissioner Kenny, but thank you very much for the presentation.
No questions from Rupa. Again, thank you. We appreciate the info.
No
All right.
questions. Thanks.
No question.
All right, and I also have no questions. So thank you again for the presentation. It's very good information. And that brings us to the end of what we have today for agenda. So are there any issues other commissioners want to, anything anybody wants to add? Otherwise, we will adjourn. All right, hearing none. Thank you all. We are adjourned.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, everybody.